anyway, so it became clear to me that if Kamala got elected, the issues that I cared about, which is ending the foreign wars, the unjust wars, the immoral wars, the wars of choice like Ukraine, stopping the censorship, which I think is existential for our democracy, and then protecting children from this extraordinary, exploding chronic disease epidemic. Those are the three reasons that got me into the campaign. That's why I ran for president. Those are three reasons. And if she got elected, I'm 70 years old, that 8 years from now, our kids are going to be lost. And if she's president for 8 years, my chance to do anything about it would be gone.
Yes.
And then I got a contact from Callie Means, who you know well.
Yes.
You've made one of the best shows ever put on TV, ever aired, was your interview with Callie and his wife, Casey. And Callie, for those of you who haven't seen the show, his show is an expert, a genius, brilliant, articulate, eloquent, and incredible encyclopedic knowledge on the food system and what is corrupting it, what is causing the corruption at FDA, at USDA, that the capture of those agencies by the processed food industry, by the chemical industry, by the pharmaceutical industry, that actually profit on sick children. One of the things that Callie says, there is nothing more profitable in our society today than a sick child, because all of these entities are making money on them. The insurance companies, the hospitals, the medical cartel, the pharmaceutical companies have lifetime annuities. I mean, any child and the earlier that kid is sick, they don't want to kill them. They want them sick for the rest of their lives. And we have now a whole generation. When my uncle was president, 6% of Americans had chronic disease. Today it's 60%. When my uncle was president, do you know what the cost, the annual cost of treating chronic disease was in this country? Zero. There weren't even any drugs invented for it. Zero. Today, it's about $4.3 trillion.
When your uncle was president...
And none of it is necessary.
What was the autism rate in 1960? Do we know?
In 1960, the autism rate, there's about 4 or 5 studies, and the highest rate, say about 1 in 2,500, 1 in 1,500, 1 in 2,500, 1 in 10,000. So that, it was somewhere between 1 in 1,500 and 1 in 10,000. Today, it's 1 in every 34 kids, according to the CDC, and in some states, like California, I think maybe Utah and New Jersey, 1 in 22. 1 in 22 kids. And, these kids should be healthy. These kids should be our highest performing kids. And they instead are have this extraordinary disability that's going to keep them dependent and not, a lot of these, if you're full-blown autism, it's a nonverbal, non-toilet trained, head banging, stimming, toe walking. These are kids that will never throw a baseball. They'll never graduate high school. They'll never go out and take a girl on a date. They'll never use the toilet alone. They'll never write a play. They'll never write a poem. They'll never vote.
Never have children.
Never pay taxes.
So that just seems like such an emergency.
And for me, if I could save one of these kids, it would be worth giving my life for it. I'm 70 years old. To save one kid at birth, it would be worth dying for. And to the opportunity and the need for me to save all of these kids, I would do anything for. I would literally do anything for.